Good morning, Teen Institute staff. I've been asked to share a few debriefing skills with you all today. I thought the best way for me to do this was to make a short presentation to share with you. So what I've got here are some basic debriefing skills. And to begin with, debriefing is just the discussion of the activity. All you're going to do in a debrief is get the participants to talk about the individual, the group processes, what just happened. One of the things that you're looking for in debriefing is the opportunity to transfer the skills or the strategies that they use to future tasks. And you're wanting to understand that this is a cumulative process. So it's cumulative for you as the person debriefing them. It's also cumulative for them in all the activities and tasks they'll do throughout the entire program. Your observations, listening skills, quality open-ended questions will be the keys to success in this. So if you want to know what will make you good at debriefing, it's observations, listening, and just asking that one good question. So knowing that that's what we're looking for in debriefing, what we're going to talk about is a couple of areas that will help you debrief better. When you're doing that observation, when the activity is actually going on, what you're looking for is attitudes, skills, and knowledge. What kind of attitudes are the participants displaying? Are they showing patience? Are they being friendly? Are they taking responsible risks? Are they being honest with each other? Is somebody showing determination to complete the task? Look at what kind of skills are they using. How did they use those skills to solve the problem? Did they use a strategy? Did they change their strategy? And how can you take those skills and use them going forward in a different task or activity? With knowledge, you're looking on, did they have previous knowledge to the task somewhere? Did they do something before this that helped them? Or did they acquire some new knowledge in this task? And either one of those things can be used moving forward to connect to future activities. So we're looking for attitudes, skills, and knowledge during that observation part. Next part of this is the basic model for debriefing are three very simple questions. First, you're always going to ask what. Just ask them what happened. Describe to you what just happened. Next, you're going to ask them, so what? A lot of times the what question will get you the what and the so what answer, because the so what answer is what did they think, feel, or learn from the experience. Most people, in telling you what happened, will tell you the so what also. The part you have to ask a lot of times yourself is the last question. That's the now what question. So you have to figure out how to apply this to future knowledge for them. So first you're going to ask them what happened. Second, you're going to ask them so what, which is what did they think, feel, or learn. Lastly, you're going to ask them now what. Remember when you ask these questions that one question may get you the answer to all three, but you have to listen so that you know what they've answered and what question to ask next. And don't be afraid if you recognized more than one attitude, skill, or knowledge in the activity to go back and ask a what question again if they answered the first one really quickly. Make sure you cover the points you want to cover. So at this point, we are going to talk about the last three things over here, the last few things that I think even the best facilitators, hard word to say, forget sometimes. And that's the biggest one to me, is that you should always be observing. Got to always be watching for those behaviors, reactions, and communications. Always ask that what question. And don't be afraid to let there be some silence for a few seconds. Very similar to wibbeting, sometimes the participants will need to think before they can come up with those what answers for you. And don't forget the now what question. A lot of times we get the what and the so what. It comes to us very easily, but we forget that now what part. Lastly, leave time for the debrief. Make sure you don't cut the debrief off. Your activity is 20 minutes. That 20 minutes has to cover the activity and the debrief. You can always also use your caboodle cards to help you with this if you need additional questions. If you've handed your caboodle cards out to your participants during your activity, your caboodle cards have debriefing questions in the top right-hand corner. So just to summarize, in talking about debriefing, in your observation during the activity, you're looking for attitude, skills, and knowledge. Attitude, skills, and knowledge are going to lead you to ask three questions. You're going to ask what happened, so what, and now what. If you can do those 3 things, you will be an excellent debriefer. And you will find that your activities start to make a little more sense for you and your participants. So good luck with it. I hope this helps you out a little bit. And I hope everyone has some good questions to ask about debriefing after seeing this. Thanks for listening.